You DM'd her?
No.
Wife to?
Wow.
Wait, mama
Oh.
Yo, that could have been you. Dude. Thank God. Well, no wonder why she's engaged so quick. She's pregnant. Oh my God. Well, now we can't talk about.
What a fucking cop out.
We're not even going to talk about that. But anyway.
An easy way fucking out, dude.
Oh.
That guy's get it all done at once, right?
2 birds, 1 stone. Damn. Kind of hurts. The oven's preheated. I'm Mario. That's my Croatian co-host, Franco, a.k.a. Papa Fazul.
Papa.
We're the Oven Podcast. We're back. Another episode. Who we sitting down with today, Frank?
We got Fat Jay in the house tonight. He's one of the funniest dudes I've ever sat down with. You've probably seen him all over social media. You've probably seen him at Governors. He's a content creator. He's a comedian. Let's jump right on in. I'm hyped.
Keep it cooking in the oven. The oven. Yep. The oven. The oven. The oven. Yep. The oven. The oven. Smells good in the oven. Yep. The oven.
Jay, thanks for coming, brother. Appreciate you being here.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, man. Long time. This is going to be fucking good, man.
Let's have some fun.
I'm hyped.
So, how'd you get started in stand-up?
I went to see Jessica Kirson in 2012, and I was like, oh, she's talking about like her whole family and stuff. Like, that's what I want to talk about. And then I didn't know how to do it. Some guys I knew from work used to always say, yo, you should do stand-up. You should do stand-up. And then I met a guy, Frank Macri, at my day job. He was doing comedy.
What was your day job?
I do business, finance and stuff.
Cool.
And he was like, yo, I heard you want to do comedy. I was like, yeah. He's like, so he introduced me to Paul Bond. Paul Bond gave me my first, 7 minutes. I did my first show. And then my second show, the headliner was Carrie Karavis. She was like, yo, you're a natural. Don't stop.
Nice. That's what you need.
Oh, it's a sickness, and that just fed the sickness. So you're like, yo, this lady just murdered in front of 300 people. She said I'm a natural. Like, oh, my God. She's like, yo, if you ever need help, I can help you out. Terry McNeely was like, do a class with Carrie Karavis. She's like that old school, she's going to yell at you. And she did. And that's how I grew up. You know, my parents were drug addicts, so I always got yelled at and stuff. And then I was raised by my grandparents who were old school Italians, so they all yelled.
Same thing.
So it just felt natural, you know. And she's like, I'll fucking kill you, do it like this. And then you just do it like that, and then they laugh, and you're like, wow, this is a drug.
Some good old constructive criticism, huh?
Yeah. And
Doesn't hurt.
Doesn't, and it feels good. Like I thrive under that pressure, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, you were saying you love showing up when it's a sold-out crowd.
Oh.
Some people can't handle that.
Oh, no. That's what you want. I mean, don't get me wrong. Before, working Governors, I was doing shitty bar shows where you walk in, there's 6 regulars. They don't even know there's a comedy show. And now they're watching the Knicks game, the Yankee game. Oh, okay, we're going to do comedy, and there's 10 of us. And they hate you. So walking in and, when you get to open for like the big headliners that come to Govs, and you walk in on a Friday night and there's 300 people there, and there's nothing like that.
You have any superstitions before you go on?
No.
No?
No.
I like that.
No.
Just raw dog it?
Yeah, it's natural. Like, that's what I want to do. Like, it feels, it's like talking to you guys.
Love that. Feels like home.
Yeah. Like, Some people do different things. Like, I watch them. But, yeah, I just chill, bullshit. Try to talk to the unautistic comedians that can actually have a conversation. There's a lot of autistic kids, they can't talk. They just sit on their phones. They're like...
Go up there, rip 10 minutes.
Yeah, and I'm 48. Like, so I grew up, okay. If you don't want to talk to me, you don't have to talk to me, but okay. So I like to talk to people, shoot the shit,
So it comes natural to you. And when did you know, or how did Fat Jay come about? Like, when did you know like that was going to be your thing?
Oh, Fat Jay, that wasn't on me. That was the nice kids I grew up with, It wasn't like, oh, I like this fat thing, you know, let's go with that. It was, yeah.
So some people run with the fat thing, so I didn't know how yours came about.
So I grew up in Carl Place, and, you know, there was like, I guess 100 kids in my graduating class. So there was like 3 or 4 Jasons, you know? So I was always just Fat Jay, you know? Like, because I was always the fat kid, and it is what it is.
All right.
And, you know, when you're growing up, you're like, like, you know, it could hurt. You know, there's kids that are killing themselves these days.
Very sad.
For that, you know? And you know, whatever. It is what it is. You get bullied, you get all that. So try to fight back. But it made me who I am today, and I'm cool with it. So
nice.
I accepted it. I mean, I could go on Ozempic too, like everyone else is.
Be a fucking cheater? Don't do that.
I had to do it the hard way. You guys don't even know, but we used to have Slim Fast. It was a shake for breakfast, shake for lunch, and a sensible dinner. Now Lizzo takes a shot once a week and boom, drops 87 pounds in 4 days.
What's a sensible fucking dinner?
A piece of grilled chicken, steamed broccoli, like shit you would never want to eat.
I just want you to know, we've never seen Phyllis laugh this hard ever. So
you've had some big funny comedians here too, so that's a good thing. I used to have to take this shake to school. Imagine you're fat getting made fun of, and now you got to take Slim Fast to school. Because when you're fat as a kid, the famous line is, you got to lose the weight now. It's only going to get harder as you get older.
Yep.
And then I got a hemorrhoid issue at 45, started taking Metamucil, eating the same as I ever did, and I went from a 5X to a 4X. So I don't know if Metamucil's the new Ozempic, but I don't have to worry about Ozempic breath. My face ain't sagging. I look all right for a fat guy.
That's amazing. Dude, we were talking about Ozempic's a problem. It's fucking decimating the slim, thick population.
Mario loves
I'm a big slim, thick guy. They're robbing us.
So now they'll lose weight, then they'll get those BBLs, bro. Hey, you'll be fine. You'll be all right if you can handle those BBL things, you know?
Like 21 Savage says, oh, my bitch got BBLs.
I don't know, some of that shit just looks weird.
Yeah, it's too much. Yeah, you got to balance the real with the fake, for sure.
You got a girl, right?
Yeah.
Mario, we know your answer. I want your hypothetical answer on this, though. Would you let your girl cheat once a year if it meant you never had to work again?
Oh, I couldn't do that. I don't know. You do know about it?
Yeah, you know about it.
Yeah, no, I can't do
like
that.
You have to watch, or like she could just go and come back.
Now you're blowing this out of proportion. You don't have to watch. She could just go, take a ride, come back. Bang. You're still sitting on the couch not working. You never have to work ever again. And you say, well, by the way, right away he's like, and I know about it. So if you don't know about it,
yeah, well, ignorance is bliss.
I guess like, why is there $42 million in the bank account? Because since I don't have to work ever again, you know, like you're gonna wonder why. But I guess I'd be okay with that. You know, there's 40. If I didn't know, like, hey, I brought $42 million home. Okay.
This is like your girl, like you love this girl. Or like it's just your girlfriend.
Well,
like
you never have to work again, so
yes,
you're marrying her. Yeah, like you're in.
I'm sorry, I had to go there.
Is she excited about it? Like, there's a lot of factors. Like, is she just like, I'm doing this for the money? Like, this is for us?
Well, it's $42
or is she like
million.
looking forward to it?
It's 40. You're gonna be spending a lot of time with her if you're not working.
And it's just once a year. Once a year, and
you know I'd be in a bad place.
Oh, Mary would be grieving year round.
Yeah, no, if I love her, no shot. What's your wildest fan story?
My wildest fan story?
Yeah.
I don't really have fans like that. I'll tell you a funny fan story. Like, I'm a regular guy. We're neighbors pretty much, you know? So I go to the Dunkin' on Sunrise Highway. It's Monday morning. I'm just coming off of, like, it was a good week. Wednesday through Sunday, comedy shows at Governor's, all packed out. I was up Sunday night till, like, 2 in the morning. I'm at Dunkin' Donuts at 7:30 in the morning. And there's 4 cops, and they're right around my car. And I'm like, we're gonna do this in the morning, like bright and early. I walk out. The guy goes, "Yo, I thought you drove a Mini Cooper," and I'm like, "How did you know that?" He goes, "Oh, I seen you at Governor's. You are fucking hysterical." I'm like, "Oh, thanks so much." I'm like, "So I could just go to work now?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay, have a great day."
So I can pick my heart up from my nutsack?
Yeah, because like I used to be in the hood, and when a cop talks to you in the hood, they're gonna search your car, like, But then again, weed's legal, so all I have is a little jar of weed or whatever, and we went to work, and
That's all you need.
everything was good. But I don't have any crazy fans.
What do you mean in the hood? You said you grew up in Carl Place, didn't you?
I did grow up, but I used to hang out in the hood,
What, in Westbury?
Westbury, Hempstead, yeah.
All right. What do you guys got over there? What are you smoking on?
Little weed.
We got the chimera.
We're not just poisoning us. We're gonna fucking get high from it.
We got
Phyllis is in the corner in a fucking bubble right now. Like, that shit stinks. Oh my god. She's gonna go on a date. The guy's gonna light a cigar. He's gonna be like, "All right, you're deaded. Done. Off."
little Cloud Forest Chimera number 7. No big deal.
Cloud Forest.
I don't know. These kids with these weed names, man. We used to go to Brooklyn and buy a little dime bag. It was a Nick bag for $5. They were so fat. You could roll 2 fat blunts. So we used to come and sell them to the white kids for $10 and smoke for free.
That's the name of the game.
That was how it was done. But now these names, I just smoked some shit from Lumpy's called Apples to Oranges. Yo, when you first hit it, it tasted a little bit like an apple. When you blew it out, it tasted like an orange. I was like just telling everyone, like, yo, you got to try this. Like, this is crazy. And it literally just the best tasting weed I've ever smoked.
Yo, we need to have one that sucks like a red Sour Patch Kid and blows out like a blue Sour Patch Kid. That would be the greatest.
Pause.
Did you take an edible before this?
No.
Who would think of something like that?
I just love
smoking a cigar. Like, who would think of that? That's a great idea. How do we do that?
It is a great idea. I love Sour
We
Patch
could do
Kids.
it in the corner of the warehouse. Set that up.
In the corner of the warehouse.
A little clone session over there.
I smoked a joint. I don't remember the name of the strain, but it was from Root. It's our boys upstate.
Okay.
And it actually tasted exactly like a Red Bull.
Oh.
Like to the T. And that's kind of how like they promoted it. I'm telling you, like when I sparked, I'm like, there's no way this is gonna taste anything like Red Bull. I don't know if it was a placebo effect, but the whole time it smoked like Red Bull, and it was nice the whole time.
Pop.
Yep.
Literally, we used to go to Brooklyn, there would be a hole in like the steps. You put the money in, and they just put a bag with Nick bags in it. And you just get in the car and come back.
You got any good stories about a time you got too high?
Too high?
Have you ever been too high?
Yeah. I mean, there's always, when you take an edible, you don't realize it, and all of a sudden that shit kicks in, and you're like, whoa. You're at the Yankee game. It's the second inning. You're like, fuck, I got to get out of here right now. And you go in the car and just fall asleep till the game is over. So you just spent $600 on tickets. Now you just slept in the car. All your friends were in there.
Having a great time.
Yeah.
I feel like we've all been there at one point. Maybe not the Yankee game, but
I don't really get too high now. I don't know. Like the kids smoke these donut holes.
Yep.
Take 3 edibles and then smoke this pre-roll shit. I just want to smoke a couple blunts, like 8 or 9,
Like, no big deal.
and go to bed.
Yeah, nice and easy.
I'd pass away. So, what's your go-to munchie food?
Uncrustables.
No.
Oh my! See, I knew this was meant to be, man.
And I gotta be honest with you, I'm 40. I'll be 48 in August. I never had an Uncrustable until like 2 years ago when the 7-Eleven in Wantor on Park Ave started selling them. And I was like, oh, like I don't have to get a buttered roll anymore. I could get something good. And I don't have to go home and make it. Like, I'm high. Like, I'm fat and lazy to begin with. Now I got to go home and break out the bread. got to use 2 different knives because you can't, contaminate. So I was like, this is the greatest thing ever invented. I bought 3 of them. I ate them in my car and went to bed. Like, it was great. Then we went to Wegmans because, Wegmans is like the new tourist attraction on Long Island.
Yep.
They have like 17 different flavors of Uncrustables at Wegmans.
We gotta take it. We gotta take a ride.
You gotta take a ride out to Wegmans.
I've only been introduced to the strawberry, the grape, and the honey, and I gotta tell you, the honey is something special.
I haven't tried anything else because I'm the pickiest fat guy. Like strawberry, I'm not ever having. Grape is my thing. I'm the grape guy, yeah.
And Uncrustables are vegan?
Yeah, it's peanut butter, jelly, yeah. Good to go.
Can we talk about your whole vegan saga right now?
Yeah, we're vegan. We go to Witch's Brew, 3 Brothers. You see me at the vegan spots.
Vegan as fuck. While we're on the food, I want to do One's Gotta Go. Fat J edition.
Okay.
You ready? Ralph's, Carvel, Mr. Softy, or All American?
All American.
Oh, just like that.
He's
huh?
vegan.
I was never an All American fan.
Okay. We know you love Ralph's. We know Ralph's is your thing.
Ironically, not really.
So, out of those 4,
Not really. You just got to get a laugh early on stage, and it just works.
Okay.
And then when I go to Pennsylvania, I could say Rita's. But you'll never really catch me at Ralph's. I'm not really a big... You know why? Can I tell you why?
Tell me why.
Please.
The chunks. When you get a cherry ice, I want an old school Pizza Gino's ice in that little cup where you suck the cup to.
The squeezy cup.
That little
Yeah.
white cup that looks
Yeah.
like the chef's hat, you know?
Mm-hmm.
There was no chunks in there. Now they got chunks in it. Like, I don't know. I'm not a cherry chunk guy, you know?
I feel so lied to after that skit. I'm like, fuck, guy's a big Ralph's guy. I was going to invite you to my aunt's Ralph's shop.
Your aunt, where? Which one?
Stony Brook.
That's far
That's
for a
deep.
fucking Italian ice.
Franco will drive us.
I'm not gonna lie. That's far for an Italian. If you want to do something there, listen. They don't want to sponsor me, so what am I gonna do? Keep plugging the guys, you know?
Damn.
I'll
get you an ice.
Mr. Softy's got a store in Central Islip. Have you hit that spot up yet?
Not yet.
Yeah, you guys got to check. We gotta go to a vegan joint. I know that you want to go Farm Italy or that. We'll go to a vegan joint. Yo, if you guys ever been to the Witch's Brew, have you been there?
Ironically, I went to the Witch's Brew. Every time I go there, the wait is like minimum 45 minutes.
I got the hookup.
Yeah. Okay.
I got the hookup.
Mario, it's a good date spot. You would love it over there.
Yeah.
It's like you talked about when I met you a few minutes ago. Your grandma lets you do this. It's like going to your grandma's house. There's a lamp there. And I always tell my girl, I'm like, yo, my grandmother had the same fucking lamp. Like, it's so weird. And I got a picture the other day, and the fucking lamp is in the background. I'm like, yo, this is the lamp from Witch's Brew. Like, yeah, you got to go there.
Wow.
And the food is banging. The whole staff is amazing. Just good people.
All right, we got to go, Frank.
Yeah, we gotta check it out.
Let's shoot some content together. Let's make some clips.
Yeah, let's
go.
get
it going.
I'm down.
Let's do it.
I
love it.
I'm all about it.
the name of the game.
We'll have
I'm local, man. I'm around. You catch me. We in the streets, as the kids say.
we outside.
Yeah, we outside. Yeah.
That's gotta be, that saying's gotta be just taken off everywhere. I had another one. If you want to go, one's got to go. You ready? Your best nut, your best slice, your best sandwich, or your best sleep.
Best slice. Pizza's pizza.
See, bro.
Your best nut like sex?
Yeah. What else do you think?
What were the other options?
Your best
Pizza,
nut,
sandwich, or
sleep.
Sleep. Yeah, I'm a sleep guy.
No, sleep overall, I think. I think sleep's got to be number one. I'm not giving that up for anything. Maybe nut number two.
Yeah.
You guys are young. Do you guys sleep late still? Like, can you sleep till 11 on a Saturday or something? Or if you're off?
It depends. If I'm like,
You guys have kids?
No, none that we know of.
Don't. I'm 40. I'll be 48 this year. One of the greatest things I've ever done. Well, Again, I probably would have had a crackhead kid or something like that. So the best thing I ever did was not have kids. I live by a park. And Saturday morning, it does not matter. Rain. These parents are out there watching their little kids play soccer. The likelihood of that kid becoming the next, like, Messi is slim to none. And you're going to stand in the rain. And you paid $300 to watch the kid play soccer. Like, why would you want to do that on a Saturday fucking morning? I'd rather, but I wake up at the crack of dawn. Does not matter. Bro, it's terrible.
I can't sleep late anymore either.
Enjoy that, man. Oh, I wish. I want to sleep till like 4 in the afternoon like a kid.
Right?
Dude, my godson is not even 2. They paid $270, I think, for the season for him to go kind of do soccer stuff on a Saturday. Like, that's crazy.
He was talking. He was basically just playing out Ralphie's Saturday morning, which is fucking hilarious.
Wait. Have you gone to a game?
Well, they can't even play games yet. He's 1 year old.
Okay, so wait till you go to the game when they get the water break. What are we playing soccer or are we playing fucking water break? When I was a kid, we had a fucking orange after 40 minutes. We had a couple orange slices, some of that fruit punch in the milk container that one of the moms brought, and fucking played for another 40 minutes, and then we went to McDonald's on the ride home. These kids, water break, they're gonna have to pee in fucking 8 minutes. Let's play the fucking game.
It's spot on, though. It's spot on.
I do a joke about Travel Little League because my nephew plays Travel Little League, and it's so funny. Like when you're doing comedy, everyone is so afraid of being picked on, so they don't want to raise their hand. So I say, any Travel Little League parents here? And no one will raise their hand. You'll get like one person, and then when they do it, they're like, "Oh fuck, why did I say yes?" So like I just do the joke, and then it does get an applause break sometimes, and then when they're done laughing, all you hear them saying is "so true, that's so true, that's so true." And I'm like, 48 seconds ago, none of you fucking knew what travel. Now it's so true, right? Like, but yeah, people are so afraid being in the comedy. They don't want to get picked on. They don't want to be in the crowd work video. So yeah, they're afraid.
Was there a time?
My bad. Do you look for that though? Do you?
I don't do crowd work. No, I'm making fun of myself, man. I'm giving you a glimpse into my world. Like it's my story. Like I'm not there to make fun of you.
So you never had someone in the crowd like get aggressive with you for any reason?
Yeah. Like someone yelled out, something like a crackhead. You just answer them back. Like I'm not there to be in, because you don't want the security to go over. Like they just keep heckling. I'm 48 years old. That shit's for the kids. Like I don't need to be fighting with people. Like I'm there. I want to make them laugh. Like I want them to like me at the end of the night.
Absolutely.
Fuck that fat guy. Because, we're on Long Island. I'm going to bump into him somewhere,
Well,
you were the asshole when I was drunk, Yeah, I had to go up a couple weeks ago. Some guy, fell down in the middle of the show. And I had to go up right after they wheeled him out. There was, a 20-minute intermission to have the ambulance come. He's giving a thumbs up as he's, wheeled out. And then they're like, all right, Jay, you ready to go? Yeah, I guess. Let's see what happens.
Well, thank God he was okay.
And I went out. I was like, at least I know I'm not the most unhealthiest guy in the room here tonight.
Oh, my God.
Murdered. I got them right away with that. And then they just loved me. And it was, magical. Yeah, it was one of the magical nights. But, yeah, I try to have fun, man.
So the first impression really is key.
You got to hit them early. They want to laugh. Mm-hmm. Make them laugh early.
It's being in the crowd, it's kind of hard sitting there. You're there because you want to laugh. So sometimes I almost catch myself am I not laughing as hard because I'm expecting to laugh, or I find myself wondering, is he or she funnier than I'm finding it right now? That's what goes through my mind when I'm in the crowd. I don't know. I'm all over the place.
Yeah, I don't know. Just fucking laugh, man. Yo, we had a guy at the brokerage the other night. He was like, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, please. He did it for the host. once or twice, and I was like, oh God, I need that while I'm up there. Like I was, and he did it like from as soon as I hit Ralph's, he was like, I was like, God, bring him to every show. Like I was like, even better than that. And Kevin Downey Jr. always says there's a snorter, and you could hear them. They're like, or you could see the ladies wiping their eyes because they're crying. Oh, it's just. That's like the fucking
euphoric.
It's like finding a squirter, you know?
That's the drug. Yep.
Yeah. You know?
We love those.
I don't know.
It's been a while since I had a good one.
Me too.
And put out your cigar.
So, stereotypes of comedians. Like, are there any out there that are like true?
Like, give me one.
Oh, he wasn't expecting this.
No, like people assume that comedians are funny in real life, which is not, some people are just funny on stage, not in real life. They're funny in their content, not in real life.
Some comedians can't even talk. They're like socially awkward and stuff like that. There's a lot of that nowadays, I guess. But like I'm making you laugh, like, and I try to make other not that I try. I'm just being me. Like sometimes it works off stage too, you know. But there's some people that are like that. There's different types, man. There's comedians, like you'll see different. There's naturals. There's people that have to work at it. There's people that are rehearsed. Like those rehearsed people, they write the joke and then it's verbatim. And if someone shouts from the crowd, that'll fuck them up. Like I watched a guy one day, he had to do 25 minutes. He was like 12 minutes in, and then the bartender hit the blender. And he just like jumped and couldn't remember where the fuck he was. Oh. And he sat there. He was like playing it out in his mind for like a minute, and then goes, "All right, now I know where I'm at," and then went back. It's like rehearsed. So whatever. But everyone, if you want to do it, do the it is what it is.
That's like MapQuest back in the day. Like you miss one turn.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah, done.
But like. I don't know. I'm there having fun. Like it's like I'm talking to you guys. Yeah,
we're fun.
Like yeah,
thanks, man.
I mean, I'm having a good time.
I want to know what's a conspiracy theory that you secretly believe in.
Don't even get me started.
Here we go.
I used to be a diehard Coca-Cola Classic fan, and I can't have that now because they put nanotechnology in it. My girlfriend tells me. I'll give you the one I believe in. McDonald's is Bill Gates' meat.
Oh yeah,
there's no way. Like, there's too many different stories. Like, what happened to the Supersize Me guy? You know what I mean? Like,
is he missing?
I don't know. You never heard of him after that. Like, you make a Pulitzer Prize winning documentary about McDonald's, and then nothing else after that.
McDonald's has some shady shit, dude.
And then like the fries, man. I don't know. Like
they say they sprinkle stuff on the fries, right?
No, they do like something with it, like when they're growing it, so it has no spots or anything. I don't know. It just can't be good for you. But if I end up dead after this podcast.
Just so you guys know, he's not suicidal right now.
I'm definitely not. No. There wouldn't be a rope to hold me. I'd break a fucking ankle or something. And then the girlfriend would have to carry me around. And then I'd have to listen to her about it for like the whole month while I'm doing physical therapy. And I'd be like, God, why couldn't you just let it happen? It was only the ankle, you know? Like, it just wouldn't end up good. So I'm not even going to try. God will take me when he's ready for me, you know?
You need a big fucking rope, man.
You guys are young, so you still got the world by its balls, you know? I'm like Al Bundy without kids. Driving a Hyundai, you know? Going to work. Shitty. Like you, that's the one horrible thing. Like, I don't know if this podcast is like a good, like you love doing this. The way I love like going to work and then doing like you have that passion. Like imagine, you know, like back in the days, they used to say in the 50s, 60s, the baseball players used to have regular jobs in the winter. Imagine Jeter going to work at Amazon, you know, during January and February. Like
Crazy.
you're doing your passion. You do like now you got to go work a day job. Like terrible.
Some guys need that though. We've talked to content creators that left their job because they were doing so well on the social media side, and then felt like they didn't have that fire anymore. They fucking went back to work to get that fire to get going again with the content.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's like writer's block. Coming up with skits isn't easy.
No.
Like I do a joke about opening for a cover band, and they were like, "Yo, you're gonna do the same jokes we saw you do a couple months ago?" I was like, "Yo, you guys practice someone else's fucking songs, bro. like really?" and I told that to a comedian, DC Benny, and it's a true story. Like one of the bands said that. He goes, "Bro, go do that on stage." And I was like, "Really?" He goes, "You see me laughing?" I'm like, he goes, "Don't go do," and I do it. And a couple of times, like the headline is like, "Bro, that's a great fucking joke," because it's true. Like, like, bro, I want to write 20 new minutes every morning. It doesn't fucking happen, you know. Like, and writing skits, it's like writing jokes. Ones you think like Bocce, that Bocce video. Silvio goes, we'll hope for the best. You wake up the next morning, it's at 150,000 views. By lunchtime, it's at like 600. You're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And now it's like you get the 100 likes on the thing. You're like, oh my God, this is crazy.
And then that's the new drug.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Then you just want to hit that again.
Yep.
Dude, we've had posts that we weren't going to post that hit 1 million.
The New York video, he goes, I don't know if we should do it. I'm like, fucking post it.
Yeah.
500,000 views.
I'm telling you, I made the Osama bin Laden video, sent it to him. I'm like, give me your honest opinion. And honestly, I misconstrued what he said. And I looked at the text like, we shouldn't post it. And I was like, honestly, I think you're right. And then he comes back, he's like, no, I actually showed it to 2 other people. And they're like, you did a good job like getting it out there the right way. So we're good to go. I rewatched it. I'm like, all right, fuck it. Like, let's just drop it. It makes no sense how it works.
I tell you though, even if you got bad heat from the comments and shit, all that,
It's all good heat.
it's all good. Bad publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Man, come hang out. You know, make those comments. Come hang out on the show. You're like, that's what we want. You know? Try and stay relatable with them. We try and answer them.
Listen, a good click and a bad click, it works the same for the algorithm, so I don't give a shit.
You got to engage. Mm-hmm. I don't engage with the haters. You're always gonna get those. Oh, like it is what it is.
Make them feel bad. We flip it on them.
I don't have time for that.
We'll play the victim, and next thing you know, they're like, "Oh, all right, bro, you just got a new subscriber on YouTube." I'm like, "Oh,
I'm right."
The best is when other people do it for you. When they come in and they're like, they back you up, and then that comment gets like, 2,000 likes. You're like, here we go, kid.
Yep.
We're on.
That's the drug too. Yeah.
I love when other people's comments get a shit ton of likes
Oh yeah.
because it makes them want to come back and comment again.
I have the blowjob video on my Instagram. There was a couple of girls like, oh, this, go to bad comments or whatever. And then people will just start commenting back at them. Once the people start commenting back on those comments, you're in the algorithm. It's that cigar all the way over there.
You good over there?
Phyllis just ducked a moth over there. Yo, breathe."
The warehouse. Spring in the warehouse. The
scared
bugs
me a
are out
little
already. I tell you, the guy, if you get a mouse run through this thing, I'll be out that front door. So I'll be like the Kool-Aid man through that fucking wall.
There may as well be an A on that window right there.
Oh,
bro.
man.
We're good in here.
Dude, if you ran through that garage door, we would have to find a new spot.
The warehouse. It's the warehouse. Don't say the door.
You run through
The warehouse garage door.
You run through the warehouse door. We need fucking video of that.
Oh,
You see
Oh,
the video?
yeah.
You see the video of those kids that got in trouble for doing that? It might have been in like Michigan or something like that. It was 5 of them. They did the Kool-Aid Man video, and they ran through one of those vinyl fences.
oh yeah, I saw that.
We used to do that for like scavenger hunts in high school, and we thought it was hilarious. Like, thank God we didn't have cameras that you could like see nowadays.
We
'cause
had chain link fences when I was growing up. We didn't have those white picket fences.
That would hurt.
Those picket fences were wood back in the day.
yeah, you're not running through those.
Yeah.
Playing bowling.
I would get hurt. I wouldn't do that. I didn't do that type of stuff. I wasn't. I was the fat kid. I'm not gonna. There's no running a scavenger hunt. What are we fucking hunting for?
No,
I already got the weed. What are we looking for? Taco Bell after?
That's the move.
That was the move back in the day.
No, you're right though. The token fat kid can't be the troublemaker too. You never see that. No, nobody felt that one.
I don't know. I don't know. Am I the token fat guy? Like
in your group,
never,
maybe
like-
you were Fat Jay.
But I never saw other groups with like they're always what you bump into them when you go to the clubs back in the day. There'd always be like one or two other groups that had a fat guy. But yeah, I guess I'm the token fat guy. I guess.
I didn't mean to make you feel bad about it.
No, I don't feel bad. But like my group was weird because like my group was like a Spanish dude, a black dude, like you know, like we were all tokens, I guess, you know. Technically.
You guys were like a bag of change.
We might have to edit that out.
Yeah.
I don't want to get canceled up in here.
That's a good way to look at it, though.
Yeah, I guess. Like, yeah, I grew up with, you know, different people. Like one of my best friends, Jamaican dude, a Jewish kid, you know, one of them preppy Jewish kids too. And then you had like, you know, the Puerto Rican kid. Those guys were down for anything, you know. Good times. Biggie's type, you know, Biggie rap groups back in the day, you know.
Back to the comedy. Who has been someone you look up to, or someone who's been the most influential on you as a role model in the comedy scene?
Oh man, a lot of people have been good to me, man. Carrie Carravis, Paul Bond, Carrie Carravis, the guy who got me started, Frank Macri, the whole governor's staff, they've been good to me. They work me so much, thank God. Comedian-wise, Tom Kelly's been super good to me. My boy Silvio's been good to me. There's so many people that have been good to me. Sean Brown films our sets and sends it to me. A lot of people, everybody I come in contact with has really been good to me. But you got to be good to them too. And I'm trying to be good to Terry McNeely. I almost forgot Terry McNeely. That guy was the first guy to take me on the road. Like I was doing bringer shows, which are, if you want to perform, you got to bring 6 friends, which is, they say it's terrible, it's all this, but I wanted to work. So if that's what I had to do, that's what I had to do. So I just want, and he was like, yo, you want to go on the road? And I was like, fuck yeah. Like, you want to do comedy in front of people that never seen you, you know? Getting your friends to laugh is one thing, but getting strangers and yeah, that was amazing. And then he took me to some clubs in Jersey, Pennsylvania, Comedy Cove in Jersey. I featured there 3 times. Comedy Works Bristol. I'm gonna headline next time I'm there.
Nice.
Like I've hosted, guest spotted, featured. Now you know he tells you he's gonna headline you. Like that's the goal, you know. So yeah, there's so many people have been super good to me. But I'm good to them too. Like, and I try to take, like, I'm going to headline in Pennsylvania, Comedy Works Bristol. I'm going to try to take people, some of the newer kids, people coming up, like Terry did for me, you know, like Carrie did for me. Cause you know, it's a cycle. You want to,
Yes, sir. It's a
Yeah.
revolving door, man.
yeah. And you
Gotta
know,
keep that revolving door moving.
when I'm gone, you know, my nieces and nephews go to a comedy show, see one of these guys who blow up. And my nephew goes, yo, did you know my uncle Fat Jay? And they're like, yo, your uncle got me started or did this with me, and that motherfucker was the funniest dude ever. And that would make me feel good, you know?
That's some
And
full
that's-
circle shit, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to put out there. I want, you know, I don't have to be famous. I don't have to be any of that. I just want to be a good guy and make people laugh. It's a drug that you can't duplicate. It's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. I love that too. How you keep bringing up, you know, your family, like, you know, being an uncle. being someone who also doesn't have kids and like hear the way you talk about it, like some people don't understand. Like when you don't have kids, like those are the kids you're doing it for. So I love that too, and I relate to you on that. And it's cool that you talk like that.
And I didn't have my father wasn't around. My grandfather was there for me. My uncles were very influential in my life. And my uncles weren't even my blood uncles. They were the husbands of my aunts that took me to wrestling, took me fishing, did dad shit, and they didn't have to do that. Took me upstate. So I appreciate them, and I appreciate that. And their grandkids, they're not around to see them, but I'm going to try to do the same thing for them, like they did for me. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's all about that. I'm big with the family. Unfortunately, we don't do the family Sundays like we used to, but that's because everyone's fucking busy. You don't understand that as a kid, but yeah, you miss those. I miss those. Those every Sunday, 3:00, eating dinner, whole family there. We don't do that.
Is it 3:00 for everybody?
Yo, that was.
Is it 3:00?
3:00, 4:00 around there.
Yeah.
My grandfather was like, "Yo, if you're not here at 3:00, do not think you're eating in this house tonight." Okay.
Dude, it's crazy. It's those little things that we take for granted, man.
Yeah, man. For real.
I know you said you're a picky eater, but what's the most you've eaten in one sitting?
I'm a fat guy. People wanted to see displays. I've put on displays. You got those Portuguese steak joints, You go down there and put on a display and then suck down 3 desserts after that egg white dessert.
We gotta go.
You never went to those
dude.
Rodizio joints?
I haven't been
We've been to Fogo de Chao, which is like a Brazilian steakhouse. No?
Same thing.
Yeah.
You gotta go to the locals, man. Support small business. The one in Belmore.
the one on Sunrise Highway.
Yeah, there's one in Mineola.
The Churrascaria over
Yeah.
there. Right? That's another place always packed.
Same thing. It's the same thing.
It's crazy. Every time I go, I would love to do it.
Yeah. You got to go at the right time. See, this is the thing. And like, I used to go out with my cousin all the time, and he used to be like, can we go out like normal people? And I'd be like, what's normal people? 6 o'clock? So you're sitting in the fucking lobby for 45 minutes like a jerk off? Or now you got to sit at the bar for 45 minutes bumping into everyone? Go at fucking 8:30 when no one's there. You walk right in, sit down like a gentleman. 9:15, you're out the door. You had dessert. You fucking go home, smoke 3 blunts, and go to bed like a gentleman.
Play it out. Paint me a fucking picture.
She's like, yeah, like you gotta like go in at 6 o'clock. It's gonna be fucking packed. Everyone's trying to eat.
I don't wait in lobbies. I'll leave. If you can't seat me now, I'm going to the next restaurant.
Yeah,
I won't
give
even
me
wait at all. Not
I
even
want to
5
call,
minutes.
make a reservation.
Yeah.
No, you're ridiculous. I'll wait max like 15 minutes. If they say 15 minutes, I'll go sit in the car, roll a joint. But in 30 minutes, I can go find somewhere else that I would enjoy eating at.
But see, that's the thing. If you're going with your girl, you argued about it for 48 minutes of where you were fucking going. Now you get there. Now you gotta wait 45 minutes. No, I'd rather fucking kill myself. Because now she's like, you see, you picked this place, and if it was your spot, forget about it, bro.
You're so right, dude.
If I'm lying, I'm dying, man. That's real life. You know it.
You gotta take it into effect.
Dude, before Franco hits you with a few more questions, let everyone know where they can find you.
fatjaysworld on Instagram. J Christopher, CRISTOPHER, no H on Facebook. And that's all I got. Yeah, fatjaysworld on Instagram. We need those followers up. So if you follow the oven, follow me, please.
Come on.
Come out to a show if you're local on Long Island. Hopefully I'm going to go on a tour soon too, I've seen a couple people happen to them. I'll take that. I don't have to be the headliner. I can host. I'll do a guest spot on the tour. I just want to be on the show, man. I'm humble. Humble guy.
Bro, I haven't seen you live yet, but I've heard nothing but unbelievable stuff. So
thank you.
I can't. You got to keep us in the loop. Would absolutely love to come hang out.
Come to Govs, man. I'll let you know when I'm there. They book us a little late sometimes, but yeah, come out, man. It's a good time.
Absolutely.
Governors is my home club, the best.
Yeah, James is a good dude over there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I only got one for you. You ready? One person, dead or alive, that you could sit down to dinner with, ask any question to. Who would it be?
My grandmother.
Just like that.
No questions asked. We're gonna talk. She's gonna make sauce while we're talking, just so you know.
She's got it.
I'm gonna be like, yo, just make the sauce and we'll finish it. But yeah, my grandma, she was the greatest thing in my life. So
Love that answer.
yeah.
Fat J, baby. I love it.
Dude, the Oven Podcast. If you're on YouTube, like, comment, share, spank that subscribe button. Audio listeners, follow us and leave a 5-star review. And don't forget, there's always an open seat for you at the Oven.
Yes, sir. We out. We teamed up with Underdog Fantasy. We have a promo code OVEN. We're going to give you 50% cash back on your deposit, maximum $500. That's a free $250 in the bag for you if you do it the right way. It's free money.
Money in the bag.
And Dubby Energy. Same code OVEN, get you 10% off your first order. I think every order, actually, correct?
Every order.
Every order moving forward. 10% off Dubby Energy drinks. They're the clean energy. We love them. You're going to love them.
Keep it cooking in the oven. The oven.